How self-aware are you of yourself? A World Economic Forum survey found that leaders ranked self-awareness as one of the top 5 skills workers need, and yet they also estimated that only 1 in 10 people actually possess it. So, here's the question. Are you the 1 or are you one of the 9? Deep awareness of yourself, other people, and the situation you're in is the starting point for leadership. No meaningful leadership happens without it. Awareness is 3 connected capabilities: self-awareness, social awareness, and situational awareness. At Impact, we talk about being inwardly aware and outwardly alert. So let's start with self-awareness. This is the ability to reflect on your own thinking and behaviour and how that impacts others. Inwardly, it's about noticing yourself in the act of being yourself. It's about noticing what's happening real time, what you're thinking, feeling, and how this might affect your behaviour and actions. Outwardly, self-awareness is also about recognising that your view of the world is subjective, that you move through the world with a filter over your reality, shaped by your experiences, preferences, and biases. These personal orientations and emotional states are part of being human. The risk isn't that they exist, it's that they go unnoticed. Next up is social awareness. Leadership is all about relationships, so social awareness really matters. Being conscious of how you make other people feel is crucial, because if we understand ourselves and we understand others, we can create more powerful outcomes together. For instance, can you answer these questions about the people in your team? What are their unique needs, preferences, or pressures? How could that influence how they experience my leadership? Where might I need to adapt to strengthen these relationships? If you find this hard, that's usually a sign that you need to ask for some feedback. And finally, situational awareness. Expanding on your self and social awareness, this is your ability to read the wider context. It's when you notice the environment, the dynamics in the room, the vibe, and then factor it into how you lead. It can be as simple as a check-in. What's happening around me right now? How are people interacting, verbally and non-verbally? What's the mood? What are the tensions, unspoken issues? Situational awareness allows you to respond to what's needed in the moment, not just what you're most comfortable doing. Raising your awareness across all 3 areas through the lens of being inwardly aware and outwardly alert allows you to become more intentional, more mindful of the behaviours that you offer others, how your leadership is experienced, and what this moment with these people truly requires. Any effective leadership action must be grounded in this awareness. Let's bring this to life. A meeting is one of the simplest places to practice being both inwardly aware and outwardly alert. So, I've got a meeting coming up. It's a regular meeting that I've got with my team, and something about it isn't quite right. I'm just not sure what that is. So this time, ahead of the meeting, I'm going to make the time to pause, becoming inwardly aware, and ask myself, what's my default way of running these meetings? What assumptions or habits am I bringing with me? What's the real purpose of this meeting? Then I shift my attention outwardly. Who's attending that meeting? And what might they want or need? Whose voices don't usually get heard? How might a different approach create a different outcome? So now I'm feeling much more aware. I'm going to go and run our meeting. Okay, meeting's finished. Now I'm going to make sure I ask my team for some feedback. Make sure you don't ignore this bit. Here's what I'll ask them. How did you feel when you joined the meeting? And how did you feel by the end? Did you feel like you were able to speak open and honestly? Did you feel listened to and respected? Did anything stand out as having a particular impact on the group? What do you think I could do differently next time? Once I've gathered that feedback, I'm going to take the time to reflect, both inwardly and outwardly. What have I learned about myself, about others, about the situation? And what one action will I commit to changing next time? Because self-awareness isn't about self-criticism, it's about choice. Remember, only 1 in 10 people are truly self-aware. The real question is, are you willing to notice yourself, challenge yourself, and choose differently when it matters? And who knows, maybe we can change that statistic. We've got loads more human-centered leadership tools and insights like this in our playbook. So to explore that, find the link in the description. And don't forget to follow us to get more leadership content like this.